just overlook me. Yeah, if things don't pan out, keep it cooking. You're not a fan, but you keep on looking. Look, don't be concerned with what people saying. Be concerned when they don't care to say it. Funny how people will act like they know you, but they don't even got a clue what they're saying.
Yeehaw, soldiers! It's your boy United States Country video, and this is actually more part of the double upload schedule. And I think it was very important to include this in double upload. My goals for 2020. So as of right now, this is gonna come up on around December 30th. As of right now, it's like 9:41 p.m. on the 29th of December. So you know that's pretty interesting, I guess. So this is gonna be unscripted, unfiltered. I'm just gonna give you my overall goals for 2020 because I think it should be known of what I want to plan to do for you guys from 2020 and what I want and what I'm feeling for 2020 in terms of like goals and stuff like that. So you know, like subscriber goals and what else I want to do. So let's get started. So in terms of my 2020 goals, the first thing I would have to go over, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably would I detail some of these goals, but the first one would have to be reach at least 5,000 subscribers. Now you're probably all thinking that, well, you should with the rate you've been growing at, you should actually reach that. I know, but I think it's better to at least be conservative a little bit than to, like, you know, aim that high. And the fact is, I never thought I could at least reach over like 1.5k subscribers. Actually 1.6 as of right now. So, but it's probably, but because I want to be a little more conservative. I mean, if we beat that goal, it would be freaking amazing. I mean, me being at like 5,000, being at like 5,000, 7,500 to 10k would be nuts, in my opinion. But I think I'm just going to start off by being very conservative, and I'll just put it at like 5,000 subscribers. Can you guys beat that? Who knows? I got faith in you guys, but let's see let's see if it happens. We can't. If you can't make just because you're so good on paper doesn't mean you're going to accomplish a crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Cleveland Browns, yeah. They were very good on paper, yet they didn't accomplish crap. It's kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So, the second goal I want to do is diversify my content. You guys saw it in the rapid fire what ifs. I want to keep doing more of those. I just want to do a character analysis and reviews, as well as, of course, the Pokemon anime rewrite. I want to finish that as well. And just come up with more ideas for supplementary content as well. I love the what ifs I do. They're probably the main focal point of my channel. But I at least want to diversify my content so it doesn't at least grow stale after a while. I think it's a fair thing to do. I mean, I do have some great ideas, and I'm very good. I'm very creative in my stuff, but I don't want to at least but I also want to make sure I can diversify my content a little bit. The third thing, of course, is probably make a Patreon. I think it's fair to say that, of course, since I've reached a certain sub goal, I could actually make a Patreon at a certain point. I feel like, and it would be a nice second bit of passive income coming in from my YouTube money. So because of the fact that, well, it's a Patreon. You can't be too careful in terms of like YouTube, because again, who knows what happens in terms of like other stuff. Maybe my content isn't like monetizable anymore or something like that. And just like, but it's also, even as you're trying to like grow up in like the actual and make money, you have to at least have different forms of passive income. It's two quick financial tips, kids, or middle schoolers, because I think a lot of you guys are definitely middle school and are like early teens, late teens, and stuff like that. Maybe adults as well. You've got to diversify your income. You have to diversify your income, and find different forms of passive income, and you have to make sure you save your paycheck. Don't blow it all on one goal. Now, of course, it's very hard for people. I've experienced that myself, because it's very easy to blow your paycheck in one go, because again, as 16-year-olds, again, or 17-year-olds, or even older, we all have like these impulses that we want to like spend a decent chunk of money, since we've never seen it before in our lives. But in reality, you just save your money and also find different ways of getting passive income. So that's something I wanted to at least give you guys a bit. But yeah, so I do want to create a Patreon eventually. I eventually do want to. Maybe it's very also possible I could create merch, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And maybe I could get sponsorships, but But I don't know how likely that is to happen. They have to like contact me. But I feel like the very solid foundation I want to do is at least get a Patreon. Then the fourth goal I want to have for 2020 is, of course, a little better lifestyle. I am living a decent lifestyle. In real life, I'm kind of skinny, but I think I want to at least start actually, working out more. YouTube has made me a better person in terms of like personality wise, and I've got to interact with a lot of people. I think it's time to actually make those changes with my life in general, and like, probably like bulk up a little bit and stuff like that. Is this goal likely to happen? Well, I've had situations where I have tried to meet this goal before and it's kind of failed, but I want to at least try to meet this goal in 2020 as I start becoming a better content creator, and I want you guys to support me on that journey. But of course, I guess another goal I want to have is at least, you know, say who I am in terms of like personality wise. I want to be someone who's again approachable. I want to be, and I want to at least at least give people some form of advice on how to, like, you know, start their stuff. I also plan on being a part of a podcast in around 2020. Again, if you haven't, I'll be a highlight channel for. I'll post highlights of the actual podcast. It's called the Universal Watchers Podcast. So you guys are gonna get also a lot more content. It's gonna be part of the diversified content group. So, but this is again a podcast, and it's just gonna be like us talking over different subjects, stuff like that. And I think it's a really good thing to do. And I eventually do want to start. I would like. At a certain point, I did want to at least start my own podcast, but this is definitely a great substitute. I love being a part of a of a podcast. It's pretty cool, especially since I like listening to podcasts. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So do you have like, I think a full answer into like what I want to do in 2020 is to summarize it up. Reach at least 5K subscribers, styles of Patreon, live a better lifestyle, and of course diversify my content a lot more. I want to give content at you guys, but I also don't want it to like take away from the what ifs, of course, because again, those are part of my main content. But I want to at least diversify my content a little bit more and experiment, because I think it's good to at least experiment in terms of like variety and stuff like that. Because if you like because you can focus on one thing and it can get that general high. But I feel like it's also good to at least again have like something that an audience can love and can get a decent amount of views. Like again, the rapid fire what ifs, which are what ifs in general, but they're a very, very different format. So you know what I'm saying? It's just different overall. And I love giving. I also do want to stream more. Again, I love streaming, and I think I should stream more games and stuff like that in 2020. I will try to finish Pokemon Emerald, and yeah. Now in terms of other stuff, again, I want to finish my other what ifs, like what if Kakashi adopted Naruto. Of course, what if Naruto had Tenseigan? I just have to, because again, I've been on YouTube for around making anime content for around 3 months, and it's been a very fun journey with you guys. It's been great getting to know you guys as an audience, but I have to like at a certain point end these series, and unfortunately one day these series are going to end, and I have to come up with new ideas, and I know I'll do it. And of course, I want you guys to all help me with those ideas. You guys have given me a lot of ideas to work with, but I at least want to, before I at least go into new series, I want to at least finish the ones I have. Well, except Dragon Ball and Bleach with this, because I have very few of those. I have a lot of My Hero Academia. I have a lot of Naruto. I need to at least reach Bleach, and I need to reach more of Bleach, and of course, Dragon Ball. Now, of course, I do have also massive other plans. I plan to do at least 2 Hunter x Hunter what ifs when I finish the series. In terms of the original anime, then I of course go into more events of the manga. I want to do that. I also want to, if I like it, if I like the series, I'm just putting it as a caveat. If I love the series, or if I really feel like I can vibe with it, I will do Black Clover what ifs. In addition to like stuff like Hellsing Ultimate and stuff like that, I will do Black Clover and Hunter x Hunter what ifs. I feel like I want to happen to more markets in terms of like what if content, because I don't see a lot of people tapping into those overall markets of like Bleach, because when I first started out on YouTube, I didn't see many Bleach what ifs except by my boy AnimeX, who is a very passionate guy about Bleach. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, why not do a what if on what if Ichigo got to Sharingan? And of course I created that, and it's been a series that's been really enjoyable. New part about that coming very soon. I've been trying to get that part out there. I've been trying to script that part for quite a bit. It's kind of difficult, but you know, I'm planning on getting that part on part 3 done really, really soon. So stay tuned for that part. It's gonna be really good, in my opinion, because I think because in terms of like the content it'll cover, it'll probably go up to like the Grand Fisher realization. And I think if you guys know what a Sharingan works and stuff like that, I feel like this is something that can really, you know, work in terms of how the narratives of that event work. So I really hope you guys really like that, like part 2 of what if Ichigo got to Sharingan. So, and if you guys really support it, I will keep doing that, of course. And of course, I also do have another what if in terms of Bleach. How do you guys feel about what if Ichigo had a stand? Like, you know, like I know X is doing like what if Naruto had a stand. I'm thinking of like doing around along the lines of something similar, like what if Ichigo had a stand. It was suggested to me by Infinite Dragon Sorcerer, so I hope that is going to be like something that you guys can, you know, vibe to. Now, I guess that should be about it in terms of like 2020 goals, stuff I want to discuss with you guys. Again, I feel this, by the way, this will be monetized. This is gonna be around 10 minutes. Oh well, I can monetize my 2020 goals. So I can monetize my whatever. I can't wait to like give you guys a great year of content. It's gonna be around by the time we reach around September 24th. It'll probably be of 2020. It'll be my first full year on YouTube as a platform, and let's see what we can do, what goals we can accomplish as we grow as a channel. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. So at the end of the day, thank you guys for watching this video. This is, again, I think I plan to release either what if Deku had orb manipulation, or if possible, maybe what if Ichigo had the Sharingan. But since you guys voted what if Deku would orb manipulation, yeah, it's gonna be paired with double upload. I have that script virtually finished, so that's gonna come out later today. So I hope you guys can, you know, watch it, watch that part and support it. I think it's gonna be really, really good. So yeah, okay. So again, follow me on Twitter at AnimeStage4, Instagram anime_stage4, and of course join my Discord. So you got those are free great ways to interact with me, and of course you get exclusive content announcements on Discord. And again, the motivation to follow me on Twitter and Instagram is, of course, they're great ways to interact with me. I post stuff. I do post on Twitter, Instagram a lot. Well, mostly Twitter. And Instagram I do post occasionally, but Twitter I do post a lot. So please, I would probably recommend following me on both those platforms. Again, they're great ways to interact with me. So yeah, this has been your boy, the Anime Stage. Sign out. Peace. Have a great day, everybody, and have a great 2020. And let's have a great 2020. Again, sign out. Peace. Your ha.